Okay, so I guess, hey guys, it's Roach here. I personally don't know why I'm making this. Look, I apologize if I haven't been posting at all. I've just been dealing with personal life stuff, and I got sick eventually, and the cough that I got from that sickness, I still have it. I don't know when it's gonna go away, but this video is gonna get kind of personal. I don't know. I want to release this, or at least get this video uploaded, if I eventually do, and stuff like that, because I feel like I'm at a point in my life to where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I quite literally don't know what to do. Is this kind of weird? Yeah, it's a little weird saying this, for a video. It's a little bit off, especially when it comes to me, at least, since I don't use. Okay, I guess I kind of do, but not have been as personal as this. I have mentioned my personal life before, not a whole lot, but this video is. In case if you don't know, I don't have a script for this video. I never have a script for my videos. I just want to say that. I just think of the words I see in my mind and stuff like that. I don't know. I can just already tell this video is. I already know this video is not going to get a whole lot of views. I know a lot of people aren't going to watch, are not going to watch what I'm going to do and stuff like that, since my videos lately they've been doing okay. It's just, I don't know. Do I want to quit YouTube? No. I personally wanted to become a content creator. I feel like I've wanted to for many years now. The whole stuttering thing, I'll get to that later, but I've always wanted to be that. And so far it's not really gone too well. I just don't know. I definitely don't want to quit YouTube. I'm not saying this is a goodbye video or something like that. This is just a personal video, I guess. And I guess to let you know, guys, that I'm not gone, okay? I'm not gone from YouTube. It's just that I've just been dealing with more personal matters, more family, personal matters. I don't know. I know it's been like, I think it's been like 2 or 3 months. I know. You're probably asking, like, what's going on? It's because of personal, family, or life stuff. And again, I don't know how this video is going to do. I already have a feeling that this video is not going to do well on YouTube, because I don't think anyone's going to fucking watch that. I'm pretty sure no one's going to fucking watch this. Which is terrible, because this is definitely going to be one of the more personal videos that I am doing. I would be off the computer right now, but I wanted to get on this so I can... But I wanted to get on it just so I can do this. Was I planning on doing this? No. Kinda. I don't know. And I guess while I'm at it, the whole stuttering thing. I don't know why I do that. I don't know why, but it's annoying. It's annoying. And I guess while I'm at it, I don't see, this is a problem making this right now. I don't have a script, and plus I don't really have I don't really know anything to say. I think I do know what I do want to say, but I just don't know how to say it. I don't know. But and you're probably asking yourself, am I acting? I'm not acting. I'm straight up being serious right now. Being serious to you guys. Stuff like that. I'm gonna sound like I'm someone who's lost their mind, I guess. And I guess another thing, I don't know how long this video is gonna be. This video is just gonna be me just talking about personal stuff, and to let you guys know that, for one, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life, not just as a content creator, but in real life as well. If you don't know, I'm 16 right now. I turn 18 in 2 years. And you might get mad when I say this, but I'm gonna outright admit I'm a lazy piece of shit. I'm lazy. Do I like being lazy? I want to say no. And I'm gonna say no, because I don't want to say yes. Well, I guess I should start off with the whole content creator stuff, I guess, as well. When I meant I don't know what to do. Now, behind the scenes, I've been working. I was working on like a Gmod background sound footage thing. I started working on that. I was working on like a sort of Minecraft map, which is backgrounds related again. If you don't know, the movie recently came out. And I haven't been working on that either. And it's just, I want to do stuff that I think you guys would be interested in, but I feel like when I go working on it, my laziness just kicks in, and I I eventually just get tired of it, and I never work on it ever again, which is unfortunate, like really unfortunate, and stuff like that. And I do apologize if I keep going silent, because I'm just trying to think of what I'm gonna say. And I'm not trying to sound I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, I feel like I have potential. I feel like I do. What the hell was that? I don't know if you guys could hear that. That was outside. Did someone just get shot? Why am I actually scared now? But yeah, it's just when I try and work on projects that I think will do well. For one, it's just I feel I'm too lazy of a person, and I feel like I've been lazy for, I guess, all my life. I guess. But recently, I've been thinking to myself, what am I going to do with my life? Just what am I going to do with it? Not just as a content creator. Alright, I'm going to pause. I'm going to stop it right here. I'm going to see what the hell is going on. Alright, I'm back. It is currently, you're probably not going to see my screen right now. It's currently Saturday. It's July 4th. So it's probably fireworks, although it's 5:16 in the afternoon. Not really a good time to do fireworks. If that is fireworks. But anyway, if that happens again, I'm just gonna carry on. Yeah, as I was saying, that is definitely fireworks. Yeah, that was definitely fireworks. I don't know why the hell. Okay. I don't know why in the hell, they're setting fireworks off right now. It is the 4th of July. I know that. But back to what I was saying. Those fireworks are gonna be annoying. I just don't know what to do. Not just as a content creator or something like that. Where my laziness just kicks in, and I just never get it done properly. And not to mention the editing software that I'm using, Clipchamp. I think the last time I used it, I was trying to make another concept chase beam for Become a Killer, something like that. But apparently my image, the background removal tool or effect, did not want to work. No matter what. I hate my editing software. I really do hate it. That's pretty much the reason why. It's just, I don't want to post videos that are just bland and boring, but I'm kind of forced to. Sorta, since my editing software just is total dog shit. And that's one of the factors of why I haven't been posting. Not only that, but again, personal life stuff. I'm trying to be serious, and I just don't know what to fucking say. Because you may think I'm talking to you, but in reality, I'm recording this and I'm really just talking to myself at the end of the day, am I? But yeah, it's just, okay, fuck. It's just one of the main things as to why I'm making this is I just don't know what to do. You know, in my life currently, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I'm mostly worried about it, in personal life stuff as well. Because keep in mind, I turned 18 in 2 years. Mind you, I'm 16 right now. Should I be saying this out loud? I don't know. But and I feel like when you turn 18, that's when you feel like you need to take more responsibilities and stuff. It's just, you guys are probably gonna be like, you can fix it, okay? Or I'm trying not to get mad at myself for not thinking straight right now. And I guess another problem is I just have way too much stuff on my mind to a point where sometimes I know one time, I think it was the night before, I was on the living room couch watching TV because I originally came down there just to get something to drink, I guess. But I had way too much stuff on my mind to a point where I feel like I couldn't really get up. I'm not kidding. I feel like I felt like as soon as I was gonna get up, those thoughts that I just don't want to be thinking of right now, stuff that I've been interested in and stuff like that, pretty much stuff that I don't want to be thinking at that moment, just immediately come back. And this is gonna sound fucking stupid, but I'm truly being serious. Sometimes when I have way too much stuff on my mind, I tend to not I don't know. I guess I just tend to not do anything straight. Something like that. Like sometimes when I'm downstairs getting something or something like that, I usually walk around in a circle from like the kitchen to like the sunroom, and then pretty much going in circles. And I just do that so I can kind of think, because it helps me think a little bit. Although now I don't know what to say now. I don't know. And another thing I guess, is I hate how I sound. And it feels like I've mostly been doing with my life is just being in a room all day, looking at a computer screen sometimes. Sometimes I get off, but most of the time, for the majority of the time, I'm just in my room all day. Not going down anywhere. That's pitiful. It really is pitiful. And it feels like I don't feel well. Like I feel like I'm grown up. Sometimes I feel like I have a brain of a 5-year-old still. Like I sometimes speak, kind of stutter a little bit, have a hard time thinking straight. And at some points, I just don't know what to say at all. Like what's happening right now with me, where I'm trying to think of stuff to say, but it just feels blank. It really just feels blank. It really feels blank and stuff like that. And I just stutter sometimes. The stutter might be normal, I guess, but I don't know. It's just what really bums me out, and the reason why I'm making this. Well, I should have thought about this before I started recording this. I should have, I probably should have thought about this a little bit more before I started doing recording and stuff like that. But I just immediately just want to do it because I just want to get it over with. And I don't know. But it's just one of the things that I have a feeling is most likely going to happen, is that when I upload this, if I ever even upload this, if my editing software's going to allow it, because it's recently been just making the file sizes, or like the video file size, way too big, like bigger than normal. And so I got a 64 gigabyte USB to get some of those video files, not throw them away, but like put them somewhere else. And when I was doing it, I looked at the file sizes, and my god, were they big. Like, holy shit. I don't know if that's normal, or that's the editing software just apparently just making it twice as big as it should be. It's just I don't know. And that clicking sound, that's not from my mouse, that's from my chair, by the way. Guess if you want to know. I really should have thought about this more before I started recording this, because I just don't know what to say, and it's making me aggravated. But I already know this video is just not gonna, it's probably not gonna get any views, knowing how my channel is and stuff like that. Like, and even if this somehow is, well known and stuff, that if I ever post this and if it actually gets popular or something like that, and yeah, but what would the comments say about it? What would the internet think about it? Because I know the internet can sometimes be very, very toxic. I'm being serious. It can be, oh my gosh, it's just not good. And again, I apologize if I keep going silent or keep going non-verbal. Even having a hard time trying to speak, straight is just a chore to me, I guess. Which it should not be for a normal person, but it is to me for some reason. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna say I don't know like a billion times in this video, because again, I don't know how long I'm gonna talk about this, because I feel like knowing how long me going silent goes on. Yeah, this video is probably gonna be an hour long at least, just knowing me. But yeah, but if this video, if I ever do upload it, if my editing software is gonna allow me, stuff like that, I'll probably just put the clips that I want recording, about it, put them in together and produce it. If that does not work, my God, I'm okay. I need to calm the fuck down. I need to calm down. And I guess a personal life thing, I have a really terrible temper. Like, I get mad easily. Like, pretty easily. Or aggravated, at least. And it's probably like the eye strain from looking at a computer screen all the time. I turned down my brightness to like I'm pretty sure it's on 40% brightness right now. And my eyes still hurt. It was on 100% before, by the way. That is ridiculous, and you won't see this again. Definitely won't, because it's just in my room right now. I even have a post-it note right now. On the wall, literally saying like, hey, if you need to take a break off the computer, just go ahead and do it. Stop what you're doing and do it. And that's because I came up with a new routine. Not my old one, but a newer one where if I feel like I need to get off, I just need to get off. And if I feel like I feel motivated again, go on it, then I go on it. I guess it's so far been working okay. I guess. But I feel like that doesn't really sound like something you guys are probably wanting to hear right now. Because you guys are you're probably like, what is this man even talking about? And I honestly don't blame you. I'm sounding like a madman. Not a madman. I'm just sounding like someone who is not in a good sense of mind right now. Not a super duper bad one, but not a great one either. Stuff like that. Because keep in mind, I stay in a room all day. And stuff like that. And yeah, and about the anger issues, I remember when I was at an elementary school that was close to my dad's house, like very close to it. Like you could walk to it over there. It was not far. I remember because this is before I was prescribed medication to where it helps my anger issues not be as frequent and terrible. Well, not as frequent. And I guess another thing, I'm autistic. I'm not joking when I say that. I'm actually autistic. So, and I'm pretty sure that's what it's meant for. It's meant to help with autism. It's so far been working fine for many years. Still get mad easily. And when I get mad, it's still pretty bad. Because I tend to get pretty damn physical whenever I get mad. Which I really do need to try and work on my anger issues, but I feel like every time... Now, what am I saying? It's because I don't feel like I want to do it. It just doesn't... It feels like I don't want to do anything right now. Like... I don't know. And like I said before, I just said that word again. I don't know. You're gonna hear me say that a lot. Trust me. But and I haven't even gone on the more emotional, personal stuff right now. I'm not even onto that part yet. I don't know when I'm gonna get on that part. I don't know. Like I said, you're gonna hear me say that a lot. But yeah. And the past 2 years, I was homeschooled, and being homeschooled was terrible. I literally did not want to do anything. Why am I making this video? Just why am I doing this? Because Because like I said before, I don't think this video is going to get big. Or definitely not right away. Okay? It's going to take some time, but knowing how little the views are on my videos, yeah, this video is probably not going to do great. And I want this video to... I want a lot of people, you know, to know this. Stuff like that. Because I have a channel which is not... I guess it's doing fine. It's just I've not really been posting on it at all because of the editing software and stuff, and just personal matters and stuff. But yeah. I'm trying to think of stuff to say without someone, you know, accidentally hearing what I'm saying and taking it out of context. Like if like one of my grandparents walks in or something like that. And again, I just can't figure out what the fuck I am wanting to say. I'm sorry if I'm cussing a lot. I did say in one video, or at least commented to someone about someone questioning that I cuss a lot, and I told them that I was working on it. It's just looking at a computer screen for most of the time, it's gonna make your attitude not great. And I'm being serious. It can literally make you feel like you're a total asshole and stuff like that. But I guess another problem is that I repeat a lot of things that I've already said, mostly because, for one, just in case if no one got what I meant, it's mostly probably with my grandparents when I'm trying to talk to them, because they can't hear straight because they're old. No surprise. But when it comes to making music, I feel like you guys can hear me just fine, right? Right? But I just repeat it sometimes, mostly because if it doesn't sound like I want it to sound, or something like that, I just repeat it until it sounds right, which is, I don't know if that's normal, then I should not be. Should I be worried about this? Again, I'm not a doctor or anything, and I don't think I'll ever be one, because I'm not interested in that. But yeah, I just don't know what to do. And I'm sorry if I don't sound very confident. it's just when, what am I fucking saying? What am I saying anymore? Because keep in mind, I haven't been thinking about this, or at least making a video of me talking about this, until like just a minute ago, where I was like, okay, I feel like this feels like something I feel like I want you guys to know. And so I immediately just do it. I guess that's an issue. I guess. It's just when I think about it, I just immediately want to do it. And I just come up with way too much ideals and stuff like that, where I just want to do them really bad, but when I try and do them, it's either not good enough, or I just get bored, or I lose interest and just don't go back on it again. Like, I think I was feeling like I wanted to make games, but I don't know how to code. I don't know how to do it. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like this is now starting to feel kind of personal now. But I don't know. I feel like when someone watches this, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a kid. It's just a loser that's just trying to do this for views." Do you think I'm fucking stupid? Okay? I'm not doing this just for views. Okay? I'm not that desperate. It may sound like I'm not telling the truth, but I'm being very serious. I am telling the truth. And I just dropped something. Okay, well, I'll pick that up later. But yeah. I feel like a good amount of these questions, I feel like I should be asking more so to like a therapist or something, and not recording this and uploading this on YouTube. If I even get to do this, if my editing software is going to even allow me to do this and stuff like that. Because even then, this video is probably not going to do as... No one's probably going to fucking watch this video. Knowing me. Which is very unfortunate, because I became a content creator to, I guess, share my creativity, I guess, a little bit. And just genuinely have a fun time. And I do eventually plan to make money off of it, because I feel like you can make money off of this, where being a content creator, you can make money off it and stuff. I feel like, because I feel like I want to make content creation like my main hobby, pretty much, because I feel like I'm a creative guy and stuff like that. I have a creative mind and stuff like that, particularly when it comes to horror, or yeah, I guess horror related stuff. I'm intrigued in that kind of stuff. As you know me, okay, well, it's just, I don't know. Uh, this feels like something I would be doing, or like recording me talking to myself on like the freaking iPad or something. I'll get to that later. I'll get to that. You probably don't know what I mean by that, but I'll get to that later. Like I said, I feel like I have potential. It's just, for one, it just doesn't feel like I'm doing it right, nor I don't have enough experience. But I feel like I have pretty interesting ideals that I want to express and stuff like that. But either it's just, one, I don't get around to do it, nor I see, I don't know what to say. I just don't know. But either I just don't get around to doing it, or B, when I try and do it, my laziness just kicks in, and I just get immediately lose interest in it, or I'm like, oh yeah, this is just not gonna work out, because again, I'm okay. Well, I don't know if I should have a warning in the beginning of this video or not, because I feel like when I get to the more personal life stuff, I'm only talking about like channel related stuff or just internet related stuff right now, because I want to get that out of the way first. But I feel like when I get into the more personal stuff, I feel like I'm gonna talk about some subjects that might not be suitable for I don't know, because I feel like I'm going to talk about some pretty sensitive subjects. I might list them. I don't know. Again, I don't know if I'm going to have a warning on this video, because I feel like, again, when I get to that point, or to that part where I talk about the more personal life stuff, I feel like there's gonna be some topics that might make someone not feel great, or something like that. And keep in mind, I don't know if I'm gonna upload this, and again, even if it does, it's probably not gonna get popular. No one's probably gonna freaking watch it. I'm just gonna be straight up honest. I need a drink. I just had a drink. Hopefully that helps with the sore throat and stuff. I don't have a sore throat. What am I saying. That's another issue. I sometimes say stuff that just does not sound right. Not in that context, okay? Get your mind out of the gutter. Not in that context. It's just what I mean by that is like like I say a word that just doesn't feel right or doesn't fit in the sentence too well, and then when I try to fix it, I just start stuttering and stuff, and then I just need to outright just say to myself, okay, just stop, pretty much. Because I already know when I get done recording this, I'll probably get off this computer and take a break, I guess. Because my eyes feel like they really do need it right now, but I want to get this over with. Because I don't want to do multiple recordings of this. Because then I'll have to put them all together. And that's probably going to make the video size too big, and I'm not going to be able to fucking upload this. Which, come to think of it, I don't even know what I'm going to title this video. Come to think of it. What am I even going to title this video? It's just, I don't know. But it really does feel like I'm struggling trying to keep a channel afloat or something like that. Because like I said, I feel like I have potential and I feel like I can do stuff that's creative. But it's only when it comes to just thinking. You know, execution, well, on paper, when I'm thinking of something, just in my mind, I think of really cool ideals that sound interesting to me and stuff like that. But when I try to accomplish it, either that's not really possible at all, or maybe just not right now, or B, when I try and do it, it just doesn't work how I intended it. It just does not look good. It just doesn't look good enough. But I feel like I'm struggling to keep a channel alive because I really want this to I really want to make this a main hobby, I guess. But I just feel like I just don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, granted, if I was making this video right now, when I was first doing the videos with my new headset with the microphone right now, I would sound a lot less confident right now. But after doing this for amount of times, talking to myself a little bit more straight and being a little bit more serious about it, I'm getting better at it, although it's very slowly though. But I feel like I am sort of getting better at it. I'm just really hoping that no one walks in here while I'm doing this, because if so, I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I could have locked my door. I could have done that, but I'm not going to do that. It's just living with grandparents. Just living in a family or something like that. Man, can it be annoying. Like, really annoying. And again, I'm in my teenage years and stuff like that. I don't know. But the things I've been interested in is, for one, music. I've been interested in that. Recently I've just been listening to music and stuff like that. Sometimes even, and occasionally listening, what the fuck? Listening to my own OST videos sometimes. 'Cause why not? And another thing is horror related stuff. I like it. Okay. Like back rooms, stuff like that. Troge. Probably most specifically that. Since my name is literally sort of based off of that. I guess that's another thing I'm gonna get to later. Although that'll be more on the personal section. But I feel like I'm getting sort of better. I guess talking, I feel I'm slowly gaining some confidence. The longer this is going. And the more I talk and stuff. About the whole therapist thing, I don't feel like I really need therapy. I don't know how that's gonna work out if it does, because I think I did that one time and it didn't really go too well. Didn't help really. So, I don't know. If you can hear like the floor creaking sounds, that's from my cousin JK from, his room is right next to mine, just right across from mine, facing the door here. And his computer set up next to the wall where my closet's located at, and the floor creaks in that area, and it's annoying. You probably can't hear it since this microphone isn't a very terrible microphone. This is a pretty decent microphone, I guess. It's a pretty decent one. It's not a terrible one, which is good. That's good. But yeah, if you can hear, just try to ignore it. Just try to ignore it. I feel like I don't need therapy, but I don't know. This is just more personal things that okay, well. Alright. This feels more personal stuff. This kind of feels like stuff I shouldn't be saying. Not just, out loud recording this. Okay, wait, let me rephrase that. Not just, saying this to someone like one of my family members here, but to you guys as well. It doesn't feel right. Like, am I just doing it just to vent my frustrations or something like that? Just to vent? And when thinking about it, I guess kinda, because if somehow this video does well, which no, it's not gonna fucking do well, because no one fucking watches my videos. I'm being honest. Although if this video somehow gets popular, and people, you know what I'm saying and stuff like that, then good for you. Okay? It really does mean a lot. And again, I'm not making this video for views. I'm not lying. I'm truly being serious right now. Let me actually... How long have I been recording? Almost 50 minutes. Well, it's getting close to hitting like the 1 hour mark, I guess. This video is going to be a long one. Oh man. But like I said, some of this stuff that I'm saying right now, it feels like it shouldn't really be stuff I should be saying right now, but I feel like I want to do it because there's probably someone out there who is better, like to help and stuff. Highly doubt it. I mean, there is Harry Rogue Official, I guess. I guess that's someone that's close, I guess. They're not really a friend, they're just someone... Well, I guess they technically are. But not like... I don't know. And I guess about Become a Killer, for right now I've lost interest in it right now. So yeah. But yeah. It's just, I feel like, for one, I feel like I want this channel to get big. Like, I want this channel to be big. Like, it's just, I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know what to do. Because keep in mind, I don't have any friends, by the way. I guess Harry Rogue Official is technically, I guess, but that's kind of a stretch. I mean, maybe. Although it doesn't really feel like it. But I'm talking about like actual friends. I did meet a couple before, but yeah, I don't have friends. I don't have anyone to talk to. Not just online. No friends online, but also in real life too. Which, in real life, I mean, it makes sense. If you're being in a room most of the time, you're most likely not going to probably make any friends. In person, if you're just staying in a room all day. I mean, that makes only logical sense, am I right? But online friends, again, you can't really trust them too much. They could be God knows who. And sometimes they can be straight up mean. But yeah, I don't. And I feel like that would probably be helpful right now, because that means I would have someone to talk to at least. Because I guess this is a question here, I guess to myself, that I ask to myself sometimes. Do I actually feel lonely? And to that answer, I don't feel like I'm lonely. I feel like I'm doing just fine. But then sometimes I'm like, Yeah, especially if I'm like up, like visually like upset about something, then yeah, I think about that a bit more. But again, I feel like I feel like I do. But again, I feel that should be more in the more personal life, you know, a personal life things or section, I guess. Because I'm only talking about like online, channel wise, or something like that. Because keep in mind, I'm not a brain dead idiot. I still have a brain, and I can come up with, in my mind, are pretty interesting ideals sometimes. And it's just on paper or in my mind, the ideals can be pretty interesting, but then but execution wise, they just fucking turn out not right. Either that, or I just lose interest immediately when I'm trying to do it. When I figure out, oh, this is going to be harder than I thought, and that this is going to be pretty damn technical. And knowing that Roblox is their whole age verification thing and stuff, I might. That's one of the main reasons why I sort of stepped away from the Become a Killer community. For one, and the other one, I just don't feel interested in it right now. I kind of want to focus on other things, other ideals, or something like that. If you've seen the amount of videos I've made of it, yeah, I really need to take a break from that game. Holy shit. But yeah, it's just some people that I watch, and sometimes there's some people that I think make very cool stuff, or they're interesting to me, and I feel like, man, I wish I could work with them. But for one, I feel like I really don't really have the experience to do it. Because keep in mind, I'm only 16, although I guess I could be wrong, since, you know, a literal 20-year-old made a movie. I don't know how many times I'm going to reference the fucking backrooms in this video. I don't know how many times I'm going to reference it. Okay, I need to get that out of my mind. Okay. And one of the topics that I've been the most interested in is Troll related stuff. If you don't know what Troll is, it's basically troll face meme, but it's basically troll face, but if it was unnerving and kind of creepy. That's basically Troll in a nutshell. Stuff like that. And heck, that's who I'm literally naming myself after, you know, being a part of it. Because I always found Trolls, or there's Troll incidents in general. Hell, I even made like a Troll incidents tier list video, which you can check out if you want. Where I rank some Troll incidents and stuff. Now, recently I've been going back, looking at some Trojans and stuff. Now I recognize some Trojan incidents that I remember seeing. I do remember them now, their names and stuff like that. So, if I do eventually remake that video, or just do a retake on it, or just, redo that video with a new mindset and stuff like that on it, after filling in my mind, or just pretty much recapping my mind from other Trojans and stuff. Because again, I find it is a meme, yes, and it may not be as, common nowadays. I mean, I guess it is with like the whole funk, like meme edits when they use the freaking faces and stuff. I'm not counting those for obvious reasons. Those are bad. Okay. They're fucking terrible. Alright, I'm back. I just walked in. Jared just walked in my room to tell me something. Yeah, that's what I was worrying about, so... Man, this video is gonna be cut into multiple recordings, isn't it? But yeah, the whole Troj funk thing, I'm not counting that. That feels like it's its own separate thing. I'm talking about like Troj incidents and just Troj in general. Like, I've always been interested in it, like, ever since, like, 5 years ago, which, God, Troj has really been around for 5 years, hasn't it? Man, God, I must be old. It is crazy to think about that Troj has been around for 5 whole years. Well, when it comes to YouTube years, that is. Maybe it's 6 or 4. Because I remember it starting like when I was in Florida and stuff. I do remember watching a Troj related video, like some incident video stuff, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, okay, I'm immediately intrigued in this. And pretty much ever since, Troj, albeit the meme sorta has died down, sorta. People still make incidents, which I love to see sometimes. Well, what? I'd love to see that meme isn't completely dead yet. I don't know how long that meme's gonna last. I hope it doesn't die. I really do hope it does not die soon, because I'm literally named. Well, my whole identity's really based off it. When it comes to internet-wise, that is. Personal life, not so much. But I'll get to that when we get to the personal life questions. And stuff like that. I just always found it to be interesting and stuff. And there's this one face, Roach, the whole Roach face or something, or like the one with those realistic eyes or something like that. You probably know that one. Then it had there was a UGC item on Roblox that was named Roach. That was based off of that face, which is how I got the name of it. And that face has just always felt very personal and stuff like that. Especially nowadays, since I'm literally naming myself after it. And I view myself like that. And stuff like that. I'm just thinking of one meme right now. Not that I've seen, but like when I'm thinking. It's like, everywhere I go, I just cannot escape that. I just can't escape it, and it's just a fucking broach face. I feel like that's how I feel about it. It's just, I feel like I just can't escape it, and not that I want to. Okay. All right. I just find it interesting and stuff. And I'll continue more about it when we get into the personal life questions. But yeah, and stuff like that. Now there was this now remember the times that I talked about Friday Night Funkin'? That game. I feel like I've said it was a horrible game. I still have that opinion, but there's one mod from it that I feel like is tolerable, to me at least right now, and that's the Trojan Files. Okay, from Malicious Bunny is yeah, and it's not for a reason you're thinking. Okay, get your mind out of the fucking gutter. Okay. I think you know who I'm talking about. But remember this is for the people that have seen my Girl Dissidents tier list video, where I was ranking the first, the first Trojan incident, the one that's called that, by Malicious Bunny and stuff like that. Remember when I said it made me feel a certain way? I think I know why now. And I think it's because it kind of feels personal. Is that a little weird saying out loud? Yes. I'm outright admitting it. It does feel a little weird admitting it, but I gotta admit, I just been intrigued in it. I remember when I was into Friday Night Funkin', I was into it when it was first being a thing, like 5 or 4 years ago, back when I was in Florida or something like that. I remember when the 2.0 version of it came out with all of those and stuff, and a certain someone no comment. As soon as I saw it, I was like, okay. It looked fine at first, but one of those characters just was like, maybe not now. I just feel like I'm not ready yet. Is that wrong saying out loud? I guess it kind of does. But like I said, I'm trying to be serious. But I really can't. Now, what am I saying? But I've recently been interested in it. It's stuff like that. And, now, has it maybe changed my opinion about Friday Night Funkin' in general? No. I still think the community for that game can be a little bit on the degenerate side. Let me be honest, okay? Have you seen that? Have you seen some of the degenerate things that could be on there? Jesus, makes me want to bleach my eyes out. Okay. But maybe when I said it was awful game or something like that, maybe I'm being too harsh about it. I mean, I know there's people that like it and stuff like that, and I'm not trying to hate and stuff like that, but I feel like Joe Spirals or something like that, to me, for right now, is like the only mod or some that's in for that game that I feel like is tolerable right now. I think the art style in that was great. Is this off topic? Yes, it is off topic, but I guess this will lead into some of the problems I've been having lately, I guess. It's just when I am, it not only feels personal, I don't know why it feels personal, okay? I don't know. I think the art style is great. I think it's interesting. I don't know if Malicious Bunny is degenerate. I don't know. If so, I'm gonna be kind of upset. I know there's gonna be someone upset about that. There's gonna be someone upset at me for that. Okay? And I don't like it for certain reasons. Okay? I don't have that sense of mind. Okay? Just get your mind out of the gutter. That literally means stop being degenerate right now and be serious. Okay? Goodness gracious. Alright. And I've just been interested in it. Because I remember watching like the first Trojan incident or How to Show Your Best Friend, stuff like that. I've found those videos interesting, like the art style and stuff like that. I feel like I liked How to Show Your Best Friend a little bit more, I guess. But when it was being made in a Friday Night Funkin' mod, I was like, maybe, I don't know. Because if you've been around my channel for some time, you know how split my thoughts are for that game. And what makes it even more sadder, not sad, I guess, but I guess, but this is just normal, is I was actually into it. I thought I liked it. And then I later learned just how degenerate it can be. And also I guess I lost interest, but when I started to learn the whole degenerate side of things, like that whole side of that, I'm not getting into specifics because that's going to be way too out of context and I get this video demonetized. So yeah, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole, okay? Because that's not why I'm making this. But I've been interested in it lately, and it's just these past couple of days, just this ties back to when I was saying, like, I was on the couch the night before, I think, and I was just literally thinking about that specific mod in general, okay? And it's just when I think about that, it just, I don't know why it makes me feel like how I am right now, or why it feels personal to begin with. I don't know how to describe it, okay? I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor. But it's I don't know, it's just been flooding my mind recently, making me hard, making it a little bit tricky to try and think straight, like think properly, to do basic things and stuff like that. And I know eventually I'm gonna have to stop this recording and eat eventually, and then I might come back to this later. So I feel like I'm kind of timed right now, but yeah, I just find them interesting. Is it a little off topic from what I'm trying to say in this video? Yeah, I did go a little off topic, but I feel like whenever I do feel like I want to redo that whole Trojan Incidents tier list video or something like that, I feel like I want to shed a little bit more light about that, stuff like that, because it's kind of changed my thoughts about it. I don't know. But anyway, but yeah, when it comes to, my YouTube channel and stuff like that, I haven't been posting as much, for one, personal life stuff that I'm worrying about. Second, my whole editing software doing it. From what it feels like, even putting some of the video files and stuff, I couldn't put all the video projects that I have, because I'm that kind of person that just like, alright, I'm back. This is take 2 of redoing this part, because I had to double check what I was talking about before. So, where did I live? Okay. So, like I said, I'm that kind of person that just gets something, like, say, like a file, not a file, but like a song, a audio file, has like a song that I might want to use. I keep it, but if I don't want to get rid of it, I just leave it on the computer. And I just leave it there just in case if I want to relaunch it again, even though I will probably never do it. That's the kind of person I am. I'm like the computer equivalent to like a hoarder. Like, they just get stuff and then they never get rid of it, or they just never get rid of it. And I couldn't put all the video files on here because I made so many, and I kept them on the computer just in case if I needed to re-upload them. Almost fucking dropped it. But like I said, I do it just in case if I need to re-upload a video or something like that. That's why. Because I didn't want to permanently get rid of them, although it would have probably helped, because my storage space and the editing software just really hate me. I just don't know. But yeah, if someone fucking walks in this room again and interrupts me trying to record something, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I need to calm the... Okay. Okay. I've calmed down a little bit. But internet-wise, it's just, I would be posting more videos right now, but for one, it kind of feels good, but it also makes me feel kind of bad, because I don't want to make you guys feel like I just abandoned the channel. I didn't. Whenever someone comments on one of my videos, I still try to reply back. Not only to let you guys know that I haven't had the channel completely abandoned. I'm still looking over it. And also, just to do it, just be nice. Because I'm not the kind of YouTuber that tries to beg for subscribers and views. Although, that would probably help. I'm not gonna do that. I won't. If I'm gonna have to do that, I guess if I'm that desperate enough, I guess I have to do it. But I highly doubt that's gonna happen. And what I meant by that, I meant like, oh, like and subscribe. Do it now, or something like that. I don't mean that. I mean, if you want to subscribe, you can do it. If you don't, that is fine with me. But again, it really is heavily appreciated, because it lets me know that you like what I'm doing and you're interested, and that I'm not wasting my life on this. I probably am wasting my life on this. I don't know. And again, I haven't even gone on the personal life stuff yet. I'm still on like channel or like internet wise or something like that. Fuck. But yeah, I do apologize if I haven't been posting as much. It's just, for one, I'm dealing with like I'm just dealing with personal life stuff. And second, I guess my editing software just doesn't want me to do it, because when I get done exporting the video, when it gets done exporting, sorry, it just for some reason makes the video size way too big. It didn't used to do that before. Although for some reason, like an update, the Clipchamp, I guess they fucking screwed it up. And just, wow. So thanks a lot. I can't even really make an edited video. So basically, I'm pretty much at like a cliffside edge right now for my channel, where it either feels like I just had to abandon it for right now, or go on a hiatus, or just take a break for some months. But again, I don't want to make you guys feel like I'm done with YouTube, because I want to make it my main hobby and maybe eventually start making money off of it. Not in the way you're thinking, but you know, I don't want to go homeless. I literally didn't mean it. Because I know when I become like an actual adult now, which is not far from now, I know when you turn 18, that's when some of the responsibilities start to you know, appear, stuff like that, which is only 2 years from now. I'm screwed. But yeah, I just don't know what to do with the channel. I could be doing the stuff I could be doing right now with the channel and stuff like that, but again, it kind of feels like I have the channel, you know, kind of on stop for right now and stuff like that. It might feel a little bit good and stuff since I'm not trying to get a video uploaded and stuff like that, but it really makes me feel bad for you guys that watch them, because I know some of you do like my videos. You think they're cool, you think they're good, stuff like that. It really does appreciate it, but I don't know. But I guess I should now start to talk about the personal life section and stuff. Now this is probably when some of the more sensitive subjects are gonna probably be mentioned. I don't know if I'm gonna mention them like directly, something like that. One of them's probably gonna be mentioned. Okay, so again, I don't know if I'm gonna have a warning on this video or not, or if I feel like I'm gonna do it. If my laziness is not that bad, which, God, I really need to do something about this fucking laziness. I need to do something about it. Fuck. Yeah, I guess if I do put a warning, I guess I'll do it now, I guess. So if you're sensitive to the topics that are listed, if I put a warning here again, or just listed the topics that might not be suitable or might make someone a little bit upset. And for one, you probably might want to click off this video, because if you're not comfortable in that kind of stuff, then go watch another video, you know, for your safety. But when it comes to the personal life stuff, this is when I'm going to start sounding a little bit schizo, I guess, if that's how you describe it. Internet terms, I guess. Just saying that just makes me mad. But yeah. So just bear with me. I might sometimes sound like I don't make any sense. Okay? But again, I'm being truly serious when I mean this, and stuff like that. So I guess first things first, this is not really something that, okay, maybe it might, okay, that's something unrelated. I'm thinking of something else. Lately, I've been being in my closet. I know, I'm already starting this off a little questionable. Probably a good amount of you guys are being like, okay, what are you doing in the closet? Who does that? First of all, I don't blame you. But I've been doing it because it makes me feel comfortable about myself. It's comforting in a way. Not in a good way. In a pretty bad way. I remember the first time that I tried doing it, I was upset. And I remember I made a audio file, I guess, recording of me talking to myself, quite literally telling myself that I'm a selfish person. I'm just a selfish person who doesn't care about anyone except themselves. Well, except myself. Don't care about anyone else, just myself. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. God, I feel fucking stupid right now. It feels right doing this. It might not feel right to you guys since it's definitely a bit different compared to the other videos I make on this channel. I mean, maybe there's some videos that are sorta similar, but not quite as like personal, like I said. But yeah, I was literally calling myself I was a selfish person who didn't care about anyone else except myself, which I had to outright admit, that's true. That is true. Even with my own grandparents, that's true. And sometimes they talk about me being a lazy bum. Okay, maybe not phrased like that, but just I need to get out and do stuff more and not be in a room all day, which I don't. Looking in a, stepping out of my comfort zone here and stepping and thinking about reality right now, I do need to do that. But I just don't know. I just don't know about anyone. I just don't know about anything. Apparently. But heck, some nights Evan? That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say even. But I think 3 nights in a row, I even slept in the closet, albeit I made it comfortable. I didn't just sleep on the hardwood floor. Okay, I at least made it sort of comfortable. So, although on the first night I was tossing and turning a little bit more, so I decided to move the stuff that I got on the bed that I put in the closet. I moved it back on the bed. Sort of feels the same. Maybe the mattress is a little comfortable, but yeah, pretty weird. Do I regret doing it? No. It makes me feel better about myself. Okay? I won't mind if someone's like, why the hell do you do that? It's because it just makes me feel comfortable about it. It just makes me feel good about myself. and not in a good way. And I remember I was crying, or tearing up, I guess, while I was making it, talking about whenever I got mad, I would get physical and hurt someone. It was mostly prevalent during, like, at public schools and stuff like that. Like I said, I have very bad anger issues. Okay? Like, pretty bad anger issues. It's so bad, in fact, I'm having to take medication for it. It's mostly just to help with the autism and stuff, but it also is just to help the anger issues. Yeah. This, okay. This should feel a bit more personal right now. I'm really trying to feel like I'm being serious and I'm telling the truth, but it really does not sound like I'm being serious. But trust me, I'm trying my best, okay? I really am trying my best. But yeah, I was tearing up a little bit and crying to myself. Quite literally telling myself that I was a selfish person who didn't care about anyone. Who got mad pretty easily. And I think I even said that I wanted to hurt myself. And I'm pretty sure that's one of those sensitive topics that I'm going to bring up. That's one of them. Maybe the only one. Don't know. But it's definitely one of them. So, this is your final warning. I'll watch a different video. Wait a minute. Okay. I wanted to hurt myself. Nothing else. Just get my wrists. Not to try and let myself bleed out, just to do it. Just to leave permanent marks. Let me know what kind of person I am. That definitely is concerning. I don't blame you. It's very concerning. Now, I don't know how serious I was when I meant it. So, I guess take it with a grain of salt, but it kind of felt like I was being serious when I know, but I know if I did it, I would, I don't know. But yeah, I was quite literally saying that to myself, and I quite literally was smiling at myself. It's like, it made me feel better, which is very sad to think about. Why am I even making this video? Just why? Just why? And then some nights I would just talk to myself like I was acting in something, I guess. Like in my little imaginary world or mind or something like that. Because that's what it feels like. I feel like I'm kind of dislocated from reality a little bit. I feel like I'm in like some kind of world like, oh, you can do anything you want and stuff like that. It's actually not that bad. Ooh, stuff like that. And that's probably why I'm at this point right now. And why I'm such a lazy piece of crap. And stuff like that. I feel dislocated from reality just a little bit. And I want to hate myself. I really do want to hate myself. Although, when I try and hate myself, I guess I just can't. I guess I just can't hate myself. I want to hate myself, but apparently I just can't. I really do want to hate myself. I know I can change for the better, but again, I feel like I'm in. Again, I feel like I'm dislocated from reality a little bit, where I'm like in my own personal world or something like that. And the internet's, being on the internet and stuff, I guess it makes it worse. Okay, yeah, it feels like it makes it just worse. It sometimes makes it just worse. But yeah, I feel like that was one of the main topics I wanted to get over with when we got to the personal life, section. Is, literally just me literally being in a closet because it makes me feel better about myself. Telling myself that I don't care about anyone. And me wanting to hurt myself. Let me know the kind of person that I am. And I feel dislocated. I don't feel like I'm fully in touch with reality. And just recently I'm just thinking to myself, I think yesterday, I was literally thinking, what am I going to do with my life? Like, what am I going to do when I become an adult? When I need to get a job? When I need to, do something, productive. And not just be in a room all day. Okay, I hope you guys can't hear that, but it really does feel like I'm not fully in touch with reality, and that I was thinking to myself, what am I going to do? Like, I know I need to get a job eventually. I don't know if doing content creation, I don't know if that's technically a job. I mean, I guess if you could make money off it, I guess. But I do like that I'm actually being serious to myself for once and being actually generous. Although I don't do it in front of my grandparents because I don't want to let them know, like, hey, I want a chance, because I feel like I don't want to do it right now. But I feel like it's probably good to do it right now, but I just feel like I just don't want to. But I know I eventually need to do it, because if not, I'm probably not going to make it out of this life alive. I'm probably going to go homeless. Or end up like my dad. Speaking of my dad, he also had pretty bad anger issues, so I think the bad anger issues that I have are from him. So thanks a lot, Dad. Go fuck yourself. I'm honestly glad that he's dead. 'Cause scumbag. I need to calm the fuck down. I really need to calm down. I'm surprised I haven't been tearing up yet. Haven't been surprised, although my throat is getting sore. Although look, they have something to drink, so it's fine. But yeah, because I do know sometimes, I have seen that sometimes on the internet, there have been some times where there was someone on YouTube, I feel like I have a feeling that people have done this and it helped. Like them expressing their feelings and hoping that someone understands and probably give them some advice, or give them a chance of actually working with someone, help to be better at something or something like that. Because that's what I feel like I want to do. I feel like I have good potential. I am creative. I can be creative. Like I do have some pretty unique ideals or something like that. It's just when I'm trying to execute them. What I meant like trying to, actually pull it off. But for one, I guess 3 technically, because I figured another one out. For one, my laziness eventually just kicks in, and I'm just go like, oh no, I've lost it. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll go back on it, and then I never go back on it. Second, it's not an easy task. Like, I'm not that technical into computer stuff. I am a little bit, but not with like coding or stuff like that, or very complex stuff. Like I do know I want to animate eventually. I do drawing, and I guess you've probably seen some of my drawings, I guess. Well, one of them when I made that poorly made drawing of a free redacted that I used for a thumbnail, but then I used for a community post. For Redacted Chronicles. It may look bad. I'm not good with tracing, but I just draw like characters that are meant to invoke a kind of unnervingness, or kind of creepy. I don't know. But if you have seen, I'm just gonna say this because, for one, I don't have a webcam, and I'm probably not gonna be allowed to get one and also I don't want to show my face. I kinda don't. But I forgot. Okay. I quite literally just forgot what I was going to say. Like, I was in mid-sentence. I was talking about the sentence, and then it just immediately just goes away. That's another issue. Is when I'm speaking of something, and then it just goes away, and I just blank out and be like, wait, what was I talking about again? Again, it really does feel like living with my grandparents is making me feel like I'm one of them. I'm not even joking. Good times, huh? But alright, back to being serious. But I guess 3. Even when I do eventually get it done and get it uploaded, it's kind of a gamble if it's gonna be, it's not gonna get that many views or something like that. It's just gonna be a small creator just trying to upload something to get some views, to get some attention. You know, since they're starting out, which is kind of where I'm at, right now. But then there could also be a chance where the video does well. It's basically a gamble to see if the video is going to do well or it's not going to do well. It's basically just a gamble. Or at least in my mind it kind of is when it comes to being a small content creator or YouTuber like myself. It can really feel like a gamble. Like, you don't know if this video is going to do well, or it's just going to be like, your other videos where they just don't do well. I mean, to be fair, I do have 3 videos that are around 1,000 views, around that range. One of them's almost, I think, 10,000, which is my 10,000 Villager Manhunt thing from Grox. And again, that's when that video was first released. That's when it was getting a lot of reactions. It's because I did it at the right time. I did it, at the right time, which is why it got so big. Which, when it got big, I was like, okay, I'm not really surprised, because I really try to do stuff that I don't like trying to play like a super big horror game, like any of those big horror games or something. Like, oh my god, the new Five Nights at Freddy's, ooh, or new Garden of Madman, whatever. No. Do you think I'm gonna do that? No. Okay. I like doing stuff that's a lot lesser known and stuff like that. Would it probably help my channel? Yeah, it probably would, but I would probably hate it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll probably hate doing that, because I'm one of those people where I like reviewing talking about, or just playing, or mentioning, whatever. Like more smaller projects, more smaller things, smaller videos. You get it, you name it. But I just thought Backrock's video was funny enough to where I was like, okay, I'll do a reaction to it. Stuff like that. I felt like sometimes I want to private that video, because I really don't want to private it, because it reminds me that I have a video that did well. Okay. And then there's my FNAF 3 glitch video, which, by the way, that whole glitch, FNAF 3 glitch thing, that was fake. By the way. And then there's my Creatures from the Stars Minecraft review. That video did pretty well. And that's really about it. All my other videos are just around the 100 view mark or lower. Like I only have 3 videos that are around 1,000 views. Around the around 1,000 view mark. You know what I mean? It has the K at the end of it, which means 1,000. I wish that's the kind of stuff I would be doing, but it really just makes me feel sad about myself, that it makes me want to hate myself, because I could, well, for one, if I wasn't such a lazy bum, again, I know one of you guys are probably going to say, oh, it's not too late to fix the direction of your life right now. You can change it. And you're not completely wrong about that. It's not too late for that. I feel like I can still switch my life for the better. But knowing how pretty much the whole world is right now, I don't know. Being an adult is not going to be easy. Oh, I'm going to struggle. How long have I been recording? 41 minutes. Well, at least on this recording, that is. I have the other 3 recordings. One of them was almost an hour long. I mean, it's going to total up to an hour long video or more, which is what I had to fill in, because this video is just going to be me. This video is just me talking, kind of venting, I guess, but I don't really want to say it like that. I guess just expressing my feelings. No, because then again, that doesn't sound right, but I hope you get what I'm saying. I hope your brain isn't mentally, brain dead enough to where you're like, oh, who the fuck is this guy talking about? Who the fuck is this guy talking about? Like, I don't get what he's saying. Like, oh, I don't like this. I'm just gonna type a hate comment. Be generous. Please. I would like to see, like, nice comments, so it can actually make me feel good about myself. Like I need it. I really do need to change my life. Or at least do it soon. Because if I keep doing this same habit, staying in a room all day, not doing anything productive, or something like that, I feel like I'm not gonna make it out of this. Fuck. I'm not gonna make it out of this life alive. It will probably be over pretty quick if I keep doing this routine. Because I know in reality when my grandparents die, I'm going to be on my own. I'm not going to have someone to help me out. I'm going to be on my own. And it's going to be really tough. And I really do hope this video does well, but I have a very, very strong feeling that no one is going to care for this video, because I know a good amount of people on the internet are just brain dead piece of shits, and I guess they just don't care. But that doesn't mean everyone is like that. There are some people on the internet that are like nice, helpful, actually give some good advice, and are actual nice and generous. Well, they're nice, they're generous or something like that. You know, and they help out because they help out with a YouTuber. It makes them feel better, stuff like that. I think I do know a couple people, or sometimes, like, this probably didn't happen, or this didn't happen on YouTube. I might need to do research after this, but I have a feeling that there was someone on YouTube that made a similar video, just expressing their feelings and like, hey, I really do need some help. I'm not in a very good position. You know, it's like a YouTuber discussing them being divorced with their wife or something like that. Something similar to that. That's kind of what I'm wanting this video to feel like. Again, I'm truly being serious when I mean all this. And I'm not doing this for the views. Okay? I am definitely not doing it for the views. Okay, maybe definitely not. But I'm not greedy. Okay? Please. Just bear with me. I'm quite literally telling the truth. It does not sound like I'm telling the truth, but I literally am. Because I have seen, you know, how greedy YouTubers can get, and my God, can it be bad. I just like being a content creator because I just like doing it. I don't do it for fame, attention, or money. You know, wanting to make like a quick buck or anything like that. At least for now, and I want to keep this in mind. I intend to have okay. I intend to have this channel, you know, just for not greedy purposes. You get what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, I'm doing this because it makes me feel good. I just like doing it. You know, I have fun doing it and stuff like that. And it would really help if you guys would help me out a little bit. Like, when I literally do mean this, when I feel like I'm at that part in my life to where I'm like kind of thinking, what am I going to do with my life? What am I going to do when I grow up? What am I going to do, like, like, I know I had to get a job eventually, stuff like that, and when my grandparents eventually die, or something like that, or they pass away, that means there's no one going to be taking care of me anymore. I will basically be on my own, you know, taking care of myself at that point. I won't have someone like a parent being like, oh, that person hurt my feelings or something like that. No, I need to face reality and just and I need to do stuff on my own and be an actual person. And that's what I'm struggling with. Not just lately, but I feel like I've been because I've been doing the same habit, being on the computer for God knows how long and stuff like that. I remember doing it when I was a kid. It did help me with some knowledge on the internet and stuff like that, but has it really made me feel like a piece of shit about myself? I want to say it kind of feels like it's ruined my life, but I don't want to say it too soon, because I know I feel like I can change my life. It's just it doesn't feel like I choose to do it, but I know eventually I'm gonna have to do it. And again, I have a very strong suspicion that a very sad feeling that this video is not going to do well. No one's going to care about this. I hope people care about this, because I really do need help. I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. Not just with my channel and stuff like that, but personal life as well. Personal life, no. I was probably going to say something that wouldn't really make any sense. But like, I know that there are some people on the internet here, okay, and hopefully you're a person to where you're nice, you're generous, and I just dropped something, where you help people out, you know, and stuff like that. You're not a piece of shit, like a good amount of people on the internet are. But I do know that there are some people who are like, hey, sometimes they'll give you some advice or something like that, or sometimes they'll just help you out. You know, if they really feel like, oh, I feel like I really want to do it, to make them feel better, and to hopefully get them on the right track, or at least sort of help them, I guess, because I know some cases to where some people have actually said some nice stuff, like them being nice and stuff like that, which is what I'm hoping for this video, if it even does get people's attention. Because keep in mind, I am not doing this for the views, nor am I doing this to make money, because well, I'm not making money off this channel right now. But I feel like when I kind of want to make money off this, you know, actually kind of make content creation a hobby, you know, because I always wanted to be a content creator. I always wanted to be. I was fascinated with it. But yeah, I do apologize if this video is being definitely more personal than my other videos, where I'm kind of breaking out of my shell a little here. You know, I'm kind of slowly being out of my comfort zone here, and kind of outright admitting some stuff that I feel like I should be saying to like a therapist, or maybe in front of my grandparents. Maybe not. But I really do want to change for the better. I don't want to be this selfish person who doesn't care about anyone. Like, again, I just don't know when I don't know when my channel is gonna get attention or not. Don't get me wrong, people do watch my videos, but again, I wish the videos, because again, I have a whole lot of ideals, like kind of interesting ideals in my mind, but when I try to, try to actually pull it off, either it involves someone else that I was getting into contact with the person that I was watching a video of stuff, but I highly doubt that, because I'm not a big YouTuber who can just do that. I'm a small one who doesn't have a whole lot of subscribers. So, I mean, I guess we are close to 200, I guess. I bet we have hit 200. I don't know, but or at least very close. But I guess before I end this video, I just want to clarify some closing thoughts before I leave. I feel like I won't be posting any videos for a bit longer, for a bit more longer and stuff, so probably expect me not to be posting for a little bit more, because again, I'm just dealing with personal life stuff. I was recently sick. It was a common cold, I guess, that lasted for 2 whole weeks. I remember the second night when I was sick, I remember I had to lay down early. Like, it was 10 o'clock and I was like, I need to go to bed early. And I felt horrible. Like, I couldn't breathe. I was coughing up a storm. My throat was sore. My nose was runny, stuffed up. I had a extremely terrible headache and my eyes were just tired. It was horrible. It was horrible. And the cough from that cold, I still have that coughing. I still have it. I don't know when it's gonna go away, but still have it. But so probably expect me not posting a lot of, not really posting videos. Probably expect me to do that, although if I do see someone comment on one of my videos, I'll try my best to reply back or something like that. Maybe heart your comment or something like that, like it, you name it, stuff like that. And keep in mind, I'm making this video because I feel like I want to express it a little bit more, and hopefully I'm see if one of you guys actually does care. You know, probably give some good advice. Or maybe someone that I know of, Malicious Body for example, or something like that. I just I'm just at a point right now where I just don't know what I want to do. Not just on the internet. Well, not just when it comes to my YouTube channel, but also in real life. Mostly real life. Because I don't know. And I'm honestly kind of proud of myself that I didn't tear up once during this video. I'm honestly kind of impressed. I was expecting to tear up at least once. Actually, no. I actually didn't. I'm honestly kind of proud of myself. But, again, I'm making this video to hopefully let you guys know, well, for one, to let you guys know that about the channel and stuff like that, that I haven't fully abandoned it, and that I don't know, but also to let you guys know I'm kind of going through a part of my life where I just don't know what I want to do. Okay, like, I feel like a piece of shit. Not just to everyone else on the internet or something like that. Okay, maybe not on the internet, but mostly to my grandparents. Nice, especially to my grandmother. We don't get along very well. Forgot to mention that, but I think that's for another time. But yeah, I just want to make this video just to hopefully see if someone gets what I made, and just see if you guys know what I can do to help with my life, because I really feel like I just don't know what I'm gonna do when I become an adult eventually. Stuff like that, because keep in mind I'm 16 right now, so I have 2 years to go till then. So it's not like run around the corner. I mean, I guess it kind of is, because it's only 2 years from now, and then I'll be 18. Yeah. But I'm just hoping that this video at least does sort of well. You know, at least have this video do sort of well, because this is kind of a serious topic that I talked about in this video. Stuff like that. And stuff I want to clarify. Stuff like that. And also kind of just to let you guys know that I guess I'm doing fine. Not really. Well, you know, living like normal, I guess, but mentally I don't feel like I'm alright. I'm not mentally insane. It's just, I just don't know. And I feel like if I don't do anything to fix it, or at least soon at least, then I feel like I'm not going to make it out of this life alive. I'm being serious. I feel like I need all the help I can get when I do eventually become an adult, stuff like that. Because again, I originally made this channel, you know, because I always wanted to be a content creator. I just do it for fun. I just do it because it makes me feel better, stuff like that. And it's just a hobby that I always wanted to do. Because I always thought it was just interesting. But I already have a feeling that this video is probably not going to do well. Knowing me. And that no one's probably going to comment. Even if they do, it's probably going to be a comment that I'm not wanting to look forward to, or a comment that I feel like won't really help. I guess like any motivation can help right now. Stuff like that. Ah shit, I forgot to mention that whole channel, you know, me naming myself after the whole George meme and stuff like that, with that whole face and stuff. I almost forgot to talk about that, because I was going to talk about it. I view that face, I guess it's a persona, I'm going to need to look that term up to see if that's the right pronunciation for that. And not just like a internet, you know, just what I feel like, what I view myself as, who I view myself, and stuff like that. I don't know, I just don't know. That's who I view myself as. Well, in this imaginary land that I think of. Because again, I feel like I'm disconnected from reality a little bit, to where I just feel like I'm a lazy bum and I just don't want to do anything. I don't know. But yeah, yeah. And sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror, sometimes I just wish I saw myself like I picture myself as. Like, I wish I actually looked like that fucking face. I wish my face was like that. I wish I wish that was me. I wish that's how I would look. Would I look ridiculous? Would I look very out of place? Yes, but I would feel like I would feel like I'm me. Like I belong. But I don't want to get too carried away. I know that's not going to happen. In real life, I wish it happened. But you can't wish what you... I don't think wishes ever come true, can they? They never come true, do they? They just don't. Because I know I did. And it hasn't happened. I wish it happened. I wish it did. And I need to calm myself down. Well, anyway. So I guess if you enjoyed this video or got my point, I guess if you really do feel like you want to leave a comment, go ahead and do it. Okay? Leave a nice comment or something like that. Like some motivation, or a creator that I know of that's like, hey, you can do this, you can get on the right track or something like that. That's far-fetched, okay, but you never know. You never know, do you? I can just only hope. I can only dream. I can only hope that it eventually happens. But I know deep down it's never going to happen. It's never going to happen, isn't it? Isn't it? Again, I don't. It doesn't feel right making this video, but it doesn't feel right because it feels like it's too personal, but it also feels right. It feels like something I want to do or something like that. Like, hopefully you get what I mean, because again, I feel like I have potential, but I just can't do it right. Because whenever I try and do it myself, it just doesn't work. And I hope one day that I actually get on the right track and I, have at least have myself, or at least my persona on myself, I guess, or how I view myself on the internet or something like that. My internet personality, I guess, which is that face that I mentioned, who's literally my whole identity of my channel. It's in my name, it's my profile picture, it's that face, stuff like that. I view myself as that. I feel myself like that. This just sounds like a power fantasy or something. Like I'm just fantasizing myself at this point, am I? It doesn't feel right, but I feel like it's normal. But I just don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna stop it now. But again, if you feel like you want to help or something like that, and you want to leave a nice comment, kind of helping me out, get some motivation, or you want to reach me out, hopefully get what I mean, because I personally don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do in my life, and I feel like I need to change it, and I feel like that needs to happen soon. But I don't feel like I want that to happen soon. But if I'm gonna make it out of this life alive, those are the fireworks. Those aren't gunshots. Yeah, that's fireworks. Because if I'm gonna make it out of this life alive, I need to get on the right track. I need to do something. And any motivation, any helpful... Okay. Any helpful motivation. If you leave any... I mean, if you leave any negative comment, I'll probably delete it. Because I don't want to see you guys leave negative comments. It's just going to make me feel worse about myself, and I don't want to make myself feel even worse. I hope you get what I mean. I hope you understand that I feel like I can be big, but I just don't know when that's going to happen. So any helpful, nice motivation would help out a lot. And I guess you can subscribe if you want. If not, that's fine with me. But again, heavily appreciate it, especially right now. It would make me feel better. I'm being very serious when I say this. I'm not trying to beg. I'm not trying to be one of those big YouTubers that are go like, okay, like and subscribe, do it now. It feels forced. I'm not trying to force it on you. You can do it if you want. But again, it's heavily appreciated. I really do appreciate you doing it. It not only helps me make me feel better about myself, makes me feel more confident, stuff like that, but it also helps my channel out. You know? And I guess if you like the video, you can like it if you want as well. Or dislike it, I'm not stopping you. But I guess the sound of my community posts, they can be very helpful. Maybe not very helpful, but you can check them out if you want. I'm not gonna say just please check them out. You can check them out if you want. I just need to stop this. So I guess I'm Mr. Broge. And hopefully when you see me next time, I feel a little better about myself. And I actually see some pretty nice comments. And hopefully this video does well. Because if not, I don't know what I'm going to do. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Anything would help. I'm being serious. But hopefully, I'll see you next time. But I don't know how long it's going to be. But hopefully I'll see you soon. See you later.